Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in again. Very excited because your boy has a special mod me and the homie Kenny are going to install. It's basically going to be him, but we'll be watching from the side and definitely going to be documenting today because there's not too many videos on this install. Something I've really wanted for this car. I don't want to say too much. I will reveal it to you once we get to his shop. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers. Everybody out there, thank you so much. I'm back to creating more content. I just again went on vacation. I still have, actually at this time, I still haven't uploaded my last vlog, but we're back to installing parts on the M3, so let's get into today's video. Currently outside waiting for Kenny to get here. About to pick up some Starbucks. She looks absolutely beautiful this morning. Damn, people be up for that Starbucks though. This parking lot's getting filled up quick. I'm trying to save a spot for my boy Kenny, man. Jeez. Damn, monster trucking up that thing, boy. Oh. I still need to have him adjust mine too. I want mine to be that loud. My car needs a lip so bad. I can't wait to get another one. Should we twin and do a CS lip too or what? Good morning.
It's too early for me on this Saturday.
I know. I appreciate you for doing this for me. I haven't told him what it is yet, so.
All right.
Yeah. They gotta wait. First, they gotta watch us go get Starbucks first, and then I'll tell them what's up. All right, you guys, we are out here at AA Auto Works, the homie shop down here right now, so you guys can give them a follow and hit them up if you need anything. We're gonna go ahead and see how long it takes to knock this out. He said it's a pretty difficult install, so came here early, got my boy some Starbucks. You know we had to get that ice white mocha. Today, you guys, we are actually going to be installing a new steering wheel. My wheel is trash, man. I've been looking for a new steering wheel to install for the car. I just couldn't decide which one. And then Kenny hit me with a nice deal. So we found the perfect steering wheel for this car. Right now, you guys should comment down below and see which wheel we're going to be installing. But probably already by the thumbnail, you guys will already know. But let's get into it. All right, you guys. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Bam! Here it is. We've got a very clean OEM M Performance steering wheel, and we've got the carbon trim here down below. And you guys know we've got the light up RPMs at the top of the steering wheel. It'll also display some other features, so we'll take a look at that when we install it. But yeah, this one is a very difficult wheel to install because you got all the wiring. It's not just an easy install, so we're gonna get into it, but I'm very hyped. Shout out to Kenny for hooking me up with this one. Again, they were putting a car back to stock, and the guy was just getting rid of parts. So we came up. Definitely was thinking about getting this wheel a long time ago. They're just super expensive. We also got new paddle shifters. So yeah, there's this whole wiring setup, but we got some Auto-Technic gloss black paddle shifters that we're going to be installing as well. They're a lot longer than the OEM ones. This guy. Popstar coming through. Sheesh. Let me get your number. Let me get your wheel specs.
Oh yeah, Kenny. I'm gonna help you out, Kenny. As long as I look good on the camera.
Yeah, bro, we got the high quality production going on right now.
See my vlogs.
Sheesh. Excuse the trunk, please.
Shit, squeeze me, but I've gotten electrocuted so many times with batteries.
Yeah?
Because my lazy ass just never wants to disconnect it. Especially on like F80 cars.
Uh-huh.
We bagged so many like.
Please excuse the engine bay, bro. That shit. Hey, I can do that shit. I can straight up blow dust off this. Bro.
So what happens. This is where you have your.
I got a whole ass tree in this. Excuse. Bro.
There you go.
Wow. Perfecto. So we just cut all those, right?
Yeah. So once you find that guide, you kind of can't miss.
There you go. Damn.
One shot.
One opportunity.
up.
Oh!
Get the bolts out and then just pull as hard. No, you don't need to. Just finesse it after you take all the right plugs out.
Cool. God, you guys, my steering wheel is disgusting, bro. You guys, we have successfully gotten our steering wheel to the bare bones. We got OEM, baby. You can see everything in German. And I really didn't know too much about how the steering wheel works and everything, but these are actually buttons, you guys. They're actually buttons, look. Put one together. We're keeping all the OEM parts. Shout out to Kenny. They feel great. They don't feel like they're bending like plastic ones would. They're solid, so cannot wait to try these out. Call these Aventador paddles right here, baby. Let's go.
Don't tell Mark, but I broke the out of all his clips. He just doesn't know. He's struggling a lot more than he's making it seem on his end, trust me. He's just crying for help, but I'm busy. So one of the most intricate parts about installing the steering wheel is that you have to take off this entire section, right? Because you have to connect a wire that runs from the FEM that's behind that panel all the way up to the steering wheel, which has a plug back here that we now have to access. So in order to access that, you gotta take off these 7mm screws. So once you remove those 4 7mm screws, it'll kind of just come out forward towards you. And behind this, you're gonna have these 2 plugs that go into these 2 slots. I have to remove those, as long as this plug here, which is a steering wheel warmer. Once you put that safely to the side somewhere, and then start to remove your blinkers, because we're BMWs and we don't need those. What is that anyways? I don't know why it exists. The easiest way that I figured out how to do it is removing these vents, so you can just run the wire, like I said, from the FEM all the way across, because when you try to feed it through these panels, for one, it takes you way too long. Just start kind of pulling back here on these tabs. Now we're gonna work on the FEM wiring. So gonna have to take off this panel here. All right, so after you take off the T20 that goes up in here, make your life a little bit easier and pull back the carpet, because you will regardless have to tap your ground wire to the steering wheel that's back there anyways. You're gonna have to access these 2 plugs in order to start wiring up your steering wheel harness. Be very careful when you're removing pins such as these from your main harness, because I've run into issues where people have actually tried to install the steering wheel themselves and they got to tow the car in to the shop because they missed a pin or they plugged the pin wrong incorrectly. And if you do actually incorrectly pin a plug, your car just won't start. It takes one little wire, one little mishap for you to miss in order for your entire car to not run. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, so just always be careful. Next step, remove this plug. All right, so you get the connector out. In order to get the connector out of the casing, you're gonna have to pry this out a little bit, and then it slides right out. Doesn't really take much effort. What I've seen in a lot of install videos, they completely take out both of these plugs. It's not really necessary, because at least for this connector, we're only gonna be working with one. So we're gonna have to repin these 2 wires. I believe it's 18 and 19. So pin these 2 connectors from the steering wheel harness. And we then take the original pins, plug them to another plug that goes into this plug. Really important step. Be very careful. You don't want to mess with these wires incorrectly. Take the one you have to adapt to, test fit to the OEM harness, and then obviously just check red to red, blue to blue, however you connect it. That's the simple part. Okay, so for this connector, it is a little bit easier to fully remove the casing, just because the wires are a little bit tighter on this side than this one. But you're mainly going to be looking for pin 19, which is going to be on this blue pin connector. So slide it out for pin 19. So over here, this is the little alternative that I did, which you can also do in case you don't have one of those empty slots for your pins. Just make a connector, unscrew the 10mm nut that's holding that ground plate in place, and just kind of like screw your new connector, ground connector, onto that plate, and you should achieve ground. So once you're done plugging in the FEM module, you're gonna take the blue and white wire from the steering wheel harness. Like I said, you take off that trim just to make it a lot easier. What I like to do is feed air hose line across the vent, and make sure you tuck it behind these cables just to keep it a little bit more organized. Take off the casing for this plug. You're gonna find pin number 4. That's where we're gonna be plugging this into. These are just like hand tight. You want to do like a crisscross pattern just so everything goes in evenly, you know. When you take off the steering, I don't even know the name of it, just make sure you don't spin this. Yeah, because if you do, you may have to recalibrate, and that's really annoying. Yeah, well, there's a guide here on the actual hub itself.
Oh, vertically down.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong. Guide right here.
Yeah.
Little notch here and there. Kind of just line those up. You really can't miss, like you are if you are not subscribed to the channel.
Yep.
And that's literally it. Put this plug back here.
All right, we got the battery back on.
Whew. That's the moment of truth, man.
Hey, let's go.
You see how it turns off?
Yeah.
So just 2 buttons.
That's what's up, baby. Hit up Kenny if you guys need this install.
No, not on a Saturday. To check everything is fine, you know, start putting back all your trim panels and you're good to go.
Power it on. Jeez. Hell yeah. But yeah, we're gonna take the car out, go grab some food. The suede on this steering wheel is awesome. I highly recommend it. Appreciate Kenny for the hookup. These paddles, they feel great. Definitely hit up Auto Technic for that. I know you can get like carbon and other things like that, but these gloss black ones look clean. Just adds to it, makes it look like such a better cockpit for my car. All right, you guys, big shout out to the homie Kenny. We got it done. Helped that, kind of worked on the steering wheel while he did all the wiring. Very tough, but worth it. The wheel looks freaking awesome. So hyped, so happy to get rid of that OEM leather steering wheels. Trash. I thought it was gonna be nice, high quality leather from BMW, and it did not last. We got the best steering wheel you can get for this car. It's an expensive steering wheel, so if you can get a deal on one like I did, cop it. But yeah, I got leather gloves that my dad had got me when I first got the car. Some BMW racing gloves. So we might be busting those out when we go cruise, so the palms don't get too sweaty. Yeah, gonna definitely take care of this wheel. We're gonna be starting a new vlog for you guys because we're gonna be installing e-Venturi intakes on Kenny's car. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys who are looking to install the part. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you follow me and Kenny. I'll put our IGs down below again, and shoot him some questions if you guys have any about the steering wheel. He knows more about it than I do. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Thank you. Later.